So, my family decided to spice up our usual Sunday dinners with something different, a silent dinner. The idea was to bond without the usual distractions of phones, TV, or my Uncle Jerry's never-ending fishing stories. The premise was simple: no talking, just eating. And for the first 10 minutes, it was surprisingly peaceful. We communicated through raised eyebrows, exaggerated facial expressions, and the occasional grunt. It was like being in some avant-garde art installation, but with more gravy. As the meal progressed, the tranquility started to unravel. You see, my little brother Timmy had his eye on the last slice of pie from the moment we sat down. The problem was, so did everyone else. And in a room full of silent competitors, the tension was palpable. The first sign of chaos was when my dad pointed aggressively at the pie with his fork, and my mom countered with an exaggerated shrug as if to say, "I have no idea what you're talking about, dear." Suddenly, it was like a high-stakes game of charades, with everyone miming absurdly to claim their right to the dessert. Things escalated when Grandma, who somehow missed the memo on the no-talking rule, let out a loud "ha!" and pointed to an empty pie plate. All eyes turned to the empty dish, and you could feel the collective gasp in the room. Who had committed this pastry crime? Fingers were pointed, eyebrows raised, and the family dog, Max, casually strolled into the room with a very suspicious blueberry stain on his snout. It was a classic whodunit, right there in our dining room. The room erupted into laughter, and the silent dinner turned into a cacophony of accusations and defenses, with Max wagging his tail innocently. It turns out, while we were all busy perfecting our mime skills, Max had taken the liberty to help himself to the last slice. My dad, shaking his head, said, "Well, folks, looks like the only one who benefited from this silent dinner was Max. Guess he's got a real bark for desserts." And with that, we decided that next week, we'd stick to talking. And maybe add a lock to the pantry.